All right, now we got some delts, chest, and biceps. Sounds like a weird combination, but again, I like using the push strategy, chest and shoulders kind of thing, and then thrown in a secondary, not so much secondary, I guess you could say third muscle group in this one that doesn't really affect the prior muscles, which biceps don't really hinder any movements for me, at least. Shouldn't for most people, but one thing I've been doing lately, guys, is a incline lateral raise with these wrist straps. They're actually ankle straps, but they work. Crisscross them over. You want the cable height as high as wherever your wrists are going to fall naturally. That's where you have the most tension when your arms are lengthened. It is a burner. Highly recommend it, guys. This one I did 4 sets leading up to a working set. Supersetted those with some bicep curls. Again, just really easy stuff to just go back and forth, back and forth. And again, with this one, same thing, 4 sets. On biceps, I do a little bit higher reps just to get a good little pump going. And after that, what I did was prone, incline, reverse flies on the cable. I tell you, if you haven't been doing these and you've just been doing dumbbell reverse flies on an incline, I highly recommend trying these out. Just having that cable tension where that arm is fully extended, it's a game changer. It feels a lot different than dumbbell reverse flies. And so again, same with these. I did 4 sets of the reverse flies, supersetted those with dumbbell curls. When I do dumbbell curls, I like to do one side first instead of alternating. I think when you alternate, I find that you have too much rest period in between each rep. So if you're doing one side at a time, you can really focus on it, get a nice pump, get a nice squeeze, and it actually intensifies the movement. You'll be surprised how much weaker you are when you do one side first over alternating. It's because you minimize your rest in between your reps. Same thing with these. Supersetted the dumbbell curls with the reverse flies on the cable. 4 sets. And again, dumbbells and on biceps, I don't go crazy on the weight. I'm very cautious about bicep tendons and just training a bit wiser. And what we did next for shoulders, we went with the incline dumbbell presses. I'm not a huge fan of pressing with a straight upright bench. I'm not opposed to it. I won't not do it. I'll definitely do it. But I like the variation of this press just because, again, it's more of a neutral grip. Palms are facing each other. I have my elbows tucked. And I'm not going all the way up. I'm just going about, 3/4 all the way up just to not get too much triceps engaged. And then what I did is I supersetted the presses with some dumbbell concentrated curls. Not really what I wanted to do, but the machine that what I wanted was taken, and this was the most time-saving way of going back and forth. Again, on these concentrated curls, what you want to do is essentially I like to roll the shoulder forward as if like my shoulder's facing the mirror directly. And then at that point, I'm keeping my wrist somewhat supinated and then curling up, keeping the elbow in a fixed position. Really great way to get that peak on those biceps. You don't see a lot of people doing these anymore. This is more of an old school kind of movement. And I went 3 sets on this one, guys. 1 feeder set and 2 working sets. You'll notice, guys, we'll end our workout with some chest movements. And again, this was our second time doing this split for the week, so I changed the order up. I usually go chest, delts, and biceps in that order. That's my primary day when I'm focusing on chest. And then when I'm focusing on on shoulders, I'll do shoulders first and flip-flop the chest and the biceps. But one of my favorite latest movements I've been doing is a incline pec deck. And so to create an incline pec deck, what you need to do is essentially lean forward. Again, what I do is I put a couple yoga blocks and I tie it to the back of the machine, wrap it in there. That way I can have my chest and my back supported. But again, if you haven't done these before on a pec deck, I highly recommend them. You can almost feel it immediately. Again, I went 4 rounds here, 1 working set. Well, I apologize, I'm going backwards. 1 warm-up set, 2 feeders, and 1 working set. Love, love, love this movement. Next, I went on to this leverage press by Megamass. It's an incline version. I love this machine a lot. It is a well-designed machine. It converges in the middle as you press, up when you get that squeeze. Went 3 rounds here. Again, moderate set initially. After that, I went 2 working sets. Not going super heavy. Again, once you tear a pec, it's almost kind of difficult to bounce back and train the way you used to, and I never want to go through that again. So I'm just focused more on just the squeeze, holding an isometric hold at the bottom, and then from there pressing slowly, trying to feel every fiber in my chest with every inch that I move. So again, guys, when we're lifting a weight, we want to make sure we're lifting with intention, with purpose. We're not just lifting from point A to point B. And I wrapped up my chest movements with this seated free motion cable press. This old school machine, I love it. You just feel it so well. And what I did is I actually went underhand grip. As you see here, it's kind of more toward neutral, palms facing, but the goal was to go underhand grip, reverse grip, palms facing the ceiling. Sitting up a little taller than the actual seat itself, so I can kind of stick my chest a little higher, let my shoulder blades retract a little further back behind the seat. Again, if you've never pressed upside down, almost as if you're doing a bicep curl, keep those elbows tucked by your side. Don't go super, super wide, and just press it like that. You're going to feel your chest light up. This one, guys, I finished up with 3 sets, and 1 of them was a feeder set. 2 of them were working sets. Thanks again, guys, for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.